Fair warning, if you have no interest in nonprofit finance, this probably isn't your video. So when I say that there is enough funding for 24 children to engage with the Skookum Mentors program, and that we want to raise some more money so that children can benefit from it, more children can benefit from it, and that all donations made in the month of June will be matched dollar for dollar and deployed for that purpose. Visit skookumkids.org/match to contribute, by the way. So when I say all of that, a natural follow-up question is, how much does it cost for each child to have a mentor? How much does it cost for a child to have a Skookum mentor? And that is a complicated question. Or rather, it is a simple question for which I lack a simple answer because it depends on so many things. For one, how many times a week and for how long does this child engage with their mentor? And for second, how far away is the child's foster home from our office? And finally, maybe less obviously, but more importantly, how many other children are also engaging with a Skookum mentor? See, this program, like most everything we seem to have an interest in doing, has very high fixed costs. That means we spend a lot of money and time and effort just to put ourselves in a position to be able to do the work. It's kind of like, making a video game or a vaccine. You spend a bunch of money on the first one, and then every subsequent copy has a marginal expense connected to it. I modeled out the expense structure for Skookum Mentors and compared that to different program sizes as a way to understand what the expense structure would look like as the program grows, and this is what I got. Okay, to explain what you're looking at, this is a chart of how much it costs to run the Skookum Mentors program divided by the number of billable hours, assuming that the average child engages with the service twice a week for 2 hours. That's going to vary child by child, but for the purposes of this chart, we assume that the average is true of all. Then I projected our costs at different case counts, so different program sizes. And this reverse hockey stick is what we get. Our costs per billable hour are a whopping $117.75 when there is only one child with a Skookum mentor, but we've got a bunch of time and money to spend building the infrastructure and processes, and then for child number 2, we don't have to repeat a bunch of that spending, so it comes way down, and it keeps falling until there are roughly 20 children paired with mentors, and they're each meeting for 2 hours, twice a week, and then from there, it never really goes lower than that. If you go all the way up to 1,000 children receiving this service, which is about 10% of all the kids in foster care, it's still right about the same cost per billable hour. So if you've ever wondered why Skookum is so eager to grow, why I am pushing it to grow so fast, this is part of the reason why. We're so eager to grow because kids need what we do. Foster parents need what we do. And they need it now. So we're in a hurry to make our service available to all of the people who would benefit from it and who need it. And also, we need the benefit of this economy of scale in order to survive. The billable rate for this program is $35 an hour. That's awesome if there are 20 or more foster children engaged with a mentor. If there are fewer than 20 foster children engaged with a mentor, a cost structure like this with a billable rate like that will kill the program and any organization that tries to run it, and it will do so very quickly. Charts like this, and we have a few of them, make me think of Han Solo trying to fly the Millennium Falcon between 2 asteroids that are about to crash into each other. Speed, that's what it takes. And generous donors. who understand what we're trying to pull off and why. People like you who support us and who have an understanding about why we're trying to do the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs. I figured, if I'm going to show the chart, I should just commit, and make the nerd joke. No, I shouldn't?